Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
It's all right, buddy.
Back to talk Survivor 49. This is episode 11. Make sure you like and subscribe here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of your CBS reality, your CBS Wednesdays. So we're doing this. We're doing The Amazing Race. We are covering other competition reality series. We're covering Bravo series, Vanderpump Rules season premiere, Southern Charm. Brian's covering Love Island Australia. Everything and anything in between. Make sure you follow us on all socials. Brian, we're now down to 7, right? This was the final 8. This came off of the Juwan vote last week. We pick right up like we normally do with the kind of aftermath of it. And a lot of hurt feelings, Brian. And again, don't really understand it. This whole theme of this episode ends up being basically a revenge story for Juwan. Not that I got really anything against Juwan, but I laugh again at the emphasis so much on how much we cared about this person. How none of it's about the game. And at the end of the day, we're in the final 7. I don't care about someone giving you comfort. I want to know about if it's helping your game. Say I'm really pissed off because he was one of my numbers. This season has not done anything enough for me to earn having any type of like sentimental attachment to anyone.
No, it's a theme. That's kind of how the new era is. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Like, it's like the revenge. They almost like don't even think about like what they're doing. It's like you got to make Rizzo play that idol. It's like another week that they're going to be here. Like I just don't get it. Like, not a move. Like these things are just not. You're just basically cakewalking these two to get to like the final 5. I think he has to use it before the final 5. I think maybe next week's the final week. Which makes me think. I don't know if you saw the preview, but it makes me think that one of them wins immunity because they say like, "Oh, they basically decide who's going home next."
Yep.
So it's just like, whatever. I want Savannah to win, so I'm not mad at that like fully. But it's just like, I'm so sick of like people thinking these people are making these huge moves and like they're just not. They're just not doing the right thing. I think.
No, this is very new era. This is again my running theory has been everyone knows our little group. I've just been saying one of the brunette chicks is going to win. It's just how things work out in Survivor. There's a bunch of goobers. Maybe there's some meatheads. There's kind of everything and all in between. And these dopes bang their heads against each other and over scheme against each other. And then when you shake out the season, most of the time now you just end up with some brunette chick winning. And not saying it won't be fully unearned that like maybe they didn't win a few immunities here and there, but their best asset's going to be that they were able to just like not get into any of these big goofy fights or big goofy situations or oversharing things about, or even frankly trying to go for any damn advantages. Just like chill the F out. In this friggin' era, you don't even know. It's a roll of the dice anyway. Random draw who's getting the vote on who. But so again, like I'm just like sit there, eat my little rations, and say nothing. Because all the other people, they just over-explain themselves to death. Like I can't
tribal. Are you talking tribal?
Tribal and just like their existence.
Oh, God, it's like word vomit, dude. Nothing annoys me more. I like just also like when people also say like, he was such a threat to win. I'm like, sorry, Juan was never a threat to win. Like I couldn't even talk. So what are you talking about that he would be like dangerous in tribal council? Like what are these people even talking about? Honestly.
There doesn't need to. This is again, Brian. It ties back into the idea of like everything needs a reason or a virtue. I needed to vote someone out. I didn't want to vote out anyone else. I preferred him. This isn't that complicated. I like that person the least who is left, who's not in my alliance. I voted on that guy's. Why couldn't the chick say in the tribals, like, dude, I'm going to vote for you because you were touching my shit? Like, you haven't apologized for that shit since you think it's funny. It's not funny. It's weird. Like, just say it. Like, but instead it's got to be the talk to the camera and like tears from my water bottle. It's like, just say it to the guy.
Because they're a bunch of pussies, dude. Everyone cares about what they look like, and it's just like, to me, it's not genuine at all.
Right. There's these people. I genuinely believe half of them at this point are just trying to get on to 50. It's like they're just
Probably
they are trying to not be offensive. You got Rizzo again. This dude, maybe it was because he's been so hungry, I guess. But like when he was saying in his confessional that he thought that if he gets to the final three, he would be able to use that fake idol stupid waste of time last week that he didn't even do in time to make it be as funny as he wanted it to be. He thinks he was going to be able to talk about that. That's nothing to brag about, dude.
No, he's
It's
brain
weird.
dead. He's a brain dead Muppet, dude. That voice. Oh God, I cannot believe we have another season of it. It just grates on me.
Brain dead Muppet. Muppet.
I make these moves, and I'm hungry, and I want some pasta.
Hope the meat sauce doesn't have real meat.
Yeah, is
Jeff.
he actually a vegan? You were saying
I
is
don't
he
know what it is. I mean, he said he couldn't eat. What is like Rizzo's dietary?
poor brittle teeth couldn't eat a coconut? No one fishes either. That's another. I'm the video I did by myself. I was like, can somebody just fucking fish? Like, why do they just all sit there like they're like just couch potatoes? Try to get some food.
I guess it's too hot, Brian. They said it's very, very hot in Fiji and they can't do things. And, the idea that literally only one person was even willing to do the excursion was very laughable. Like, are you kidding me? You losers. This is for an advantage in the game. It's not going to be rocket science. Like, how much more tired? Like, again, and they're like, we need to save all of our energy for our immunity challenge. And the immunity challenge is one where you walk like 9 feet. It did not matter, right? You know why? Because the guy that went and did it went and won the immunity challenge. These people are stupid, Brian. They're pussies. I hate even saying it, but they're pussies. They were afraid to even put their name out there to go for a challenge because it may be hard.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if they just did, like if they were like, "Yo, you won't lose your vote," more people would do it, and that's what they should do. Why do you lose your vote?
I don't. It shouldn't be like a lose your vote. Maybe it's like you're gonna have a disadvantage in the immunity challenge or something if you don't get it. Like if it's like it may. But again, I don't even really mind the fact that you can lose your vote. I'm more upset the fact that less people are willing to go for it, especially people who are like very secure into alliances, right? And you have a good number, and you're still not willing to go take a shot to go maybe get an extra advantage. You're safe. One guy's got like Rizzo, you got immunity idol, dude. Go for it. What is the harm? Worst case, you really are afraid everyone's talking about you while you're going, play the damn idol. You can't keep it that much longer anyway. Like, what are we
Yeah,
doing here? Like,
yeah.
if he doesn't have his idol going into the next week, people probably don't even give a shit about him as much anymore, right? His whole thing now is he's the dude with the idol. You let that idol go in a strategically convenient time, like I said, today even, you kind of aren't the guy with the idol anymore. They're more focused at the dude with the advantage, or like right, like instead, you're gonna end up burning yourself in this final 6 or 5 people, right? Because you're the idol kid.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just it's a tough 90 minutes every week. It's very tough.
Yeah, we're not watching Amazing Race. Obviously, we're recording right after, but like I mentioned in our last Amazing Race review, CBS Wednesdays has been a very abusive relationship to us over this fall. I'm the big sucker who walked back into this season thinking that we had a shot. I got buzzsawed by week 2. Brian walked in knowing that this was not going to be anything. Uh, and it's shitty, right? And we're gonna end in within the next like 2-3 weeks. We'll be done before Christmas. We realistically only get like 6 weeks off of
It's
Survivor.
terrible. I cannot
Comes
believe
back
it.
like the February 20 something. And frankly, it's like this season, like people are gonna be like, oh, this season, this 50 ain't gonna be like really your measuring stick. Unfortunately, you gotta wait to 51 to see like if this show is going to do anything
Right.
different or the next 10 seasons gonna be the same thing. That's when we're gonna find out. And that's not gonna be till like a year from now, literally. So
Yeah, yeah, it really is that because 50 is. Oh, another thing. Oh my god, how annoying was that? Was Steven doing the impression of Jeff? That's the kind of shit that I just can't stand.
well, you know what? Like, it couldn't. Besides the corniness of it, it's not funny, Brian, because it's the
It's
truth.
not
It's
funny.
a caricature. No, but the funny, it's not funny because that dude literally was able to like 90% just say what the challenge was going to be by
Yeah,
looking at it. It's like it shouldn't be like that. If you're going to
yeah.
cut back your days, you're going to cut back all this crap to do the stuff fine. You stop. You're also doing nothing but recycling your challenges. Like
Yeah, I mean,
it's crazy.
yeah. This one was
AI.
new, but I mean, it's not even that new. It's just like the same thing. You balance something instead of holding a rope, you're just like in a spring motion.
I
Or
thought this
whatever.
was like an easier version, frankly, than other ones. The other ones where I feel like it's more static was easier. The rolling portion of it, I think, helped kind of keep it smooth for you because, like, you didn't
Yeah.
see a bunch of people collapsing. You saw like one or two, but like there was three or four of them that were on their first go and never dropped.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. That's true.
we're down to 7, Brian. Right? So, uh, we got a few more weeks. But we saw the finale. Like I said, it's like 3 weeks from tonight or 2 weeks from tonight. It's a 3-hour finale. So
Is
I
it
think
is it final 7 or 6? Jeff kept saying final
is
6.
it 6? I
Guaranteed.
thought they said 7 on the
Hopefully it's 6. 'Cause that means we're one step closer to being done.
because I thought when they were talking about the deliberations, I thought I heard someone saying 7, but that
It
totally
could be. I just don't know. And I just don't care. So that's really what it comes to. 6, 7, whatever. Is this 6, 7?
6, 7. Bang. We weren't even doing that intentionally. I didn't realize until all this amount of time.
That's the first time I've ever done that. Like the
Yeah.
6 because
Yeah.
I'm 35.
6, 7. All right, cool. I think that's our cue to get the hell out of here. We appreciate everyone. Subscribe, comment. We will see you guys next week. Peace.